Welcome to another edition of Raw Arsenal. Today we'll be having a look at the transfers that I believe we need in order to become a title-winning side. We need poachers, at least two, in my opinion. Now, after scouring the market, and based on what I've seen in the Premier League last couple of years, I'd recommend following players. 1. And by the way, I should mention from the outro that I'm not saying we're going to get these players. I'm not saying we have the money to. But getting two of these players would turn us into a side that can score more goals. So number 1, Isak, of course. I rate him highly, Alexander Isak, because he's a multi-attribute talent. He's fast, he's strong, he's tall. He's got a powerful shot, powerful finish. He can score outside the box, inside the box, with both feet, with his head, from a free kick. He is the most complete centre forward or striker in the world right now, in my opinion, or at least in the Premier League. And he's tried and tested in the Premier League. Phenomenal dribbler, I didn't mention that. And can head, so he'd fit nicely. Number 2, Viktor Gyokeres. I prefer this guy far more than Benjamin Sesko, because he can actually finish. And he's not just a finisher, he's a poacher. Absolute poacher. He's another attribute king like Isak. He's got pace. He can dribble the ball. Quick reactions and instincts inside the box. Normally where he finishes. Doesn't use his head as much. He's not as tall as Isak. But he's been even more clinical in his 2 seasons in the Primera. And I think he's ready for the Premier League finally. Number 3. And we haven't heard too much of this guy lately, because he left the top 5 European leagues. That is Viktor Osimhen, of course. He's racked up another incredible goal tally at Galatasaray. 30 plus goals. Incredible finisher. And then once again, this guy is a multi-attribute talent. He's quick, he's strong, huge aerial threat, incredible ball control, incredible finishing. And he takes lots of shots. And he scores lots of goals. He spends most of his time in the box, which is great. That's where you want him. Doesn't pass the ball much, which is fine. He doesn't dribble too much, which is fine as well, because his positioning is always on point, has been on point. And his ball control, and his finishing. Did I mention his finishing? It's incredible. He's always willing to take shots. So this is another guy who would fit in quite well with Arsenal's play. We could get on the end of our crosses, our free kicks, our corners, or we could thread him in behind defenses. Although I think Isak and Gyokeres are more suited to balls in behind the defense. Number 4, this might surprise some people. Evanilson. I highly rate this guy. Because he's a winner. He won in Brazil. He won in Porto, in Portugal. And he's an absolute poacher, pure poacher. He's not that tall, but he can jump very high. And his positioning is on point. He takes less shots than some of the attackers I've already mentioned, and scores and influences games. And we've seen him in his first Premier League season this year score 10 goals. He's already adapted to Premier League football. He's hit the ground running. He can use his head. He can use both feet. His positioning is on point. He scored against Arsenal. He's a Chicharito type. Incredible finisher sometimes, but he gets the ball in the back of the net. I highly rate this guy. And what's more, his contract is ending at Bournemouth and is yet to renew it. So, could get him for a bargain. Number 5. This guy is a rising talent, up and coming rising talent from Germany. He was a youth product at Mainz 05, and he's still at Mainz 05, 7 seasons later. And he's just come off career high goal scoring season, where he scored a goal almost every 2 matches. Actually, his non-penalty goals per 90 minutes rate is higher than that. It's 0.68 goals per 90 minutes. And what's more, he's got pace. He can pass. He's strong. He can head the ball. Although not quite as dominant in the air as Isak and Osimhen. He's only 24, and he's played in Germany his whole life, which may be a bit risky, given we don't know how he might perform in the Premier League. We could have said the same thing about Osimhen, although he has actually played in Italy and done well there. So, Mr. Burkhardt, Jonathan Burkhardt, hasn't won any trophy as of yet. He might be very hungry. But what we've seen is he's taken less shots and scored more goals than 3 of the 4 strikers I've already mentioned. So he is poacher, absolute poacher. His injury record is okay as well. 2 years ago he had a major knee operation and missed half the matches in the season, but he's come back and is playing regular football. And as I said, he's had his best season ever. Not much of an assist king. He sticks to goals, just like Osimhen. Isak and Gyokeres, I mentioned earlier, they chip in some assists here and there, which is why I've rated them higher. But Jonathan Burkhardt is a pure poacher. So if we get any of these 5 players, rather if we get any two of these 5 players, my opinion is that we'll win a major trophy next season. Honourable mentions to Pavilidis from Benfica, who his hold-up play is amazing. His finishing has been amazing. He's in double digits again. He's been in double digits. He's had a 20-plus goal season in the Primera, 3 seasons in a row. And he's got incredible through ball success rate and assists. Great centre forward there. Also, honourable mention to Yoane Wissa, who's come up with an incredible 0.6 goals per 90 minutes, non-penalty goals this season for Brentford. His best season ever. He's already won something in League 2 in France, and he's had his best season ever at Brentford. He's a seasoned Premier League striker. He's great on the counter-attack, very fast. I call him a counter-attacking poacher because he's very fast. He doesn't pass too much. He's not much. He comes up with some assists actually, but mainly through the counter-attack. Mainly during counter-attacks. I'd also like to give an honourable mention to Jonathan David, who is the kind of hold-up play poacher that we already have in Marino and Havertz to some extent. His contract is ending. He's about to become a free agent, and he's had 20-plus goal seasons for Lille in France for the last 4 or 5 seasons. So he's a top striker. But just missed out. I think it'd be hard to integrate him into this current squad as well, due to him wanting a starting place, in my opinion. I'd also like to give an honourable mention to Ademola Lookman, who's another incredible finisher. He's had the best season of his life at Atlanta, and actually consistently performed for Atlanta last 3 seasons. Actually, I wouldn't mind him as a left winger if we're going to get a left winger, because this guy can dribble, this guy can cross, this guy is scoring 0.67 goals, non-penalty goals per 90 minutes. That's incredible. To put that in perspective, Waneri, Havertz, and Jesus, our most lethal strikers by average non-penalty goals per 90 minutes. They were putting in 0.4 non-penalty goals per 90 minutes. This guy is putting in 0.67 goals, and he's averaging 5 crosses per game, 3 progressive passes per game, more than 3 progressive passes. He's strong. He's an aerial threat. He can jump high. He can head goals. He can deliver headed goals. Ademola Lookman, at 27, might have matured at the right time to come back to the Premier League. He scored in the Premier League before. He's played for Leicester City. scored 6 goals for them, including against big sides like Liverpool. I think he might be ready to have a breakout season, a career-defining season in the Premier League. Did I mention he provides assists as well? So, and he's a set-piece specialist as well. Corners as well. Fantastic, well-rounded technician and a real poacher. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm out.